Hey, what's up, y'all? Sorry, my shirt's a little wrinkled. I actually went to sleep, right? I put this on, laid down, and went to sleep before I came in to do the reactions. But I'm here. What's up, y'all? Remember, on this channel, we open to all views and all perspectives. It doesn't matter. These are our fellow Americans, whether they're Republican or whether they're Democrat. We are over here to have a conversation that is it. Start off in love. Start off in love. And let's get it. Let's go. Let's see. All right. Boom. Charlie Kirk.
Disagreements?
Oh, for college girl convinced white people hate her for being black. Charlie Kirk. Let's do it. I think I might like this video. For real. I hope he... Come on, let's see.
Yes.
Disagree.
Okay. How are you?
Hi, yes, I don't know am I supposed to say my name? Or just...
Want to.
Okay, my name is Gigi. I guess I'm mostly on the side of disagreeing because I feel like I don't think that behind this presidency, I don't think that this country is headed towards a bright future. I don't think that under this presidency that we are going to stand united. I think that it is going to divide us even more, and that it is dividing us. And I also don't think that this presidency is built on a love of all people. I feel like whenever I hear Trump specifically talk, there are notions of not black people specifically, but people of color being seen as murderers and rapists, and it's specifically targeted towards brown people. And so I guess what I'm trying to say is, my question for you is, do you think this country, or do you think that Trump is going to do the American public right in the overall of his presidency?
Okay, now before Charlie Kirk goes, I just wonder, have we become so polarized in politics that we're actually not giving everybody a fair shot? And what I mean is on both sides, right? So like maybe Trump was some way back in the day, but when he became president, maybe now he's trying to right that wrong to a degree. Maybe he could be, you know what I mean? And we're not giving him a fair shot. Same thing with Biden. Like, what made Biden such a bad president? Most people can't even name some of the things he's done. I know some of the things he's done that were good. Like, I know a lot of things that Biden did were good, but did the public on the Republican side give him a fair chance to be able to do what he needed to do? And I just wonder that sometimes, like, because these are all preconceived notions that she's saying. We don't know if Trump is racist. You know what I mean? Racist people support Trump, but we don't know if Trump is racist. And I've seen him denounce those racist people a couple of times. I have. So I'm on the fence with this. But let's see what Charlie Kirk says.
Yes.
Okay. Are you worried about the state of this country under his presidency when it comes to economic setbacks, when it comes to another Great Depression, when it comes to stocks going down, et cetera, et cetera? Are you worried that he does not going to do anything like that?
I don't have those concerns. And by the way, inflation's going down, and the price of eggs is going down, everybody, big time. But go ahead. I want you to thoroughly complete your argument, and then I'll say something.
Okay. I guess basically the point of my argument is, I think that President Trump, and I think that this country's view, especially when we're coming now into DEI and we're coming into defunding the Department of Education, we're coming to taking the Tuskegee Airmen out of
that
being taught.
That has been reversed, just for the record.
Okay.
Tuskegee Airmen.
But there's been multiple other things besides Tuskegee, but also, like, the whole debate on critical race theory, teaching slavery in schools, teaching black history, et cetera, et cetera. These are things that are being targeted specifically when it took years and years to even get them in place. I think that this country is built on using the Bible, not even 100 years ago, to defame and to dehumanize black people. There has been use of the Bible specifically when people used to come into the church and talk about how slaves should obey their masters, and how that's what the whole relationship between white and black people were. I think that this country specifically has a lot of racist rhetoric that is built in, that is not being targeted. I think that
So let's try to find some common ground. Is that okay?
that's fine. That's fine.
Can you give me a definition of racism?
Racism, in terms of, I will say, okay, before I
You
get
use the term,
yes,
so I want to make sure we're
that's
talking
fair.
about the same thing. Is that cool?
Yes, that's fair. I will say that I will state that I am biased because I will be speaking as a black person specifically from the United States of America, and not anywhere
nice.
else. But I will say racism is a discrimination against people of a minority that does not have a, okay, it is racist.
I feel like I've seen this video before, but let me say this, right? I give the right their props, though. Like, the right will go and talk to the left. They will. They'll go and talk to the left. And I think a lot of times this is what the left needs to do in a less condescending way. The left doesn't, the left, I do feel like, okay, just me personally, every time I've taken a test on this shit, I've been smack dab in the middle. But I do think the left has better arguments for how to move forward into the future. I really do. When it comes to how to bring people into society, economic issues, I think the left is a lot better at this, right? Compartmentalizing it and putting it into like effect and manifesting it as something that usually we normally need in society. But I do think where the right gets it right is where the right is able to go talk to the other side. That's the one thing I do love about conservatives. Like, I think that some of them are biased. I think some of them are biased. But I do think a good majority of them are willing to listen to their fellow Americans. Like, okay, like, what do you guys want? We're confused. And I give him that. He's listening to how she feels about the whole textbook definition of racism. And I don't see how, you came up there using race. You should know, before you come into any debate, like, what you're trying to say with that. You know what I mean? No disrespect to her. I know where she's coming from. I know exactly what she's trying to say. But she should know, like, what to say when it's coming to talking about this type of conversation.
Racism, without using the word.
Can't use the word racism.
Can't use the word. That's all. I'm trying. A discrimination against a minority class of people in order to create an imbalance in the society or a hierarchy based on something that is undetermined as of color, race, the color of your skin, or maybe even color of your skin.
Can you be racist against Asians?
Yes.
Yeah.
Can you be racist against white people?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
I believe that you can have prejudice against white people, but in the way that this country was built and the way that this country has been founded and the way that there are many laws that have taken place, specifically like where you were talking earlier with the whole reparation.
You're not lazy, you're overloaded.
No, you're lazy.
This debate, there are many legacies of white people in this country that...
Guys, let's just all take a breath.
But Charlie, that's the shit we're talking about. Like, I'll take it back. Like, the whole argument, Charlie is willing to listen. Oh, I came from somewhere else too. Yeah, we know. Like, but let her get her point out about how she feels. She feels that racism has more detrimentally affected black people. Like, the whole concept of it has not been a negative effect throughout history to whites. It has always been positive to whites. It is just now starting to become a negative effect towards whites with certain programs that were put in place to a degree. So that's what she's trying to say. That's what she's trying to get out. So let's keep going.
Gigi's talking.
Which I also would like. I feel like that kind of comes into, yes, we're not all from this country. This is a country of immigrants. This is a country of people from.
So let me
other
give you an
countries.
example.
Yes.
If a group of black individuals, which happens unfortunately so often, say, we want to go beat up Whitey, and they go beat up a white person, was that a racist thing that they did?
Yes.
I would have to ask for further context, but yes. Based off of that,
Cool.
yes.
So, but then let's go back to your definition. Because your definition was that it had to be the exercise of power. I'm going to make your definition better for you, because the exercise of power against a minority group.
Yes.
But in that case, it wouldn't be, because it would be a group of black individuals versus a white individual.
Correct.
So wouldn't a better definition of racism be a human being or institution prejudicing or stereotyping against anybody else because of their race.
I do agree that there's a better definition in terms of how racism is used in society, in terms of setting people behind not having equal amounts of opportunities in these institutions, specifically colleges, jobs, etc., hospitals. But that is my point. I feel like in this country, we don't talk about enough, and I think that under this presidency...
Don't talk about what enough?
We don't talk about the history and the impact of long-term racism in this country against minorities.
Can I just press pause?
Yes.
That's all we've talked about the last 5 years.
So why are so many people lost about it, Charlie? Like, why do so many people not understand the rage and the frustration coming in the black community? Like, why? Like, why don't they understand, Charlie? Like, they don't. You can see it clearly in the comment sections that I've put out there multiple times. Like, people, this and this, and they don't understand. Like, I'm not even frustrated. I'm just telling you, like, what it is. And through that, like, you get a bunch of people angry. Like, they're angry about us explaining how we feel like we've been treated in this country. I hear you, Charlie, but I don't know, man.
I mean, but hear me out. 1619 Project. We have entire black dedicated channels on Pluto and Hulu and Netflix. We have reoriented the entire...
1619 Project, many whites didn't read. 1, only certain whites read. 2, the channels that they're black networks. That means only black people go to those things. They don't watch. White people don't watch that stuff. They don't want to understand, accept to object it. Like, that's all we're saying, man. We're just trying to be understood. That's all.
Entire national dialogue towards, we had the President of the United States, Joe Biden, take a knee for Black Lives Matter, to have racial reconciliation seminars, to have
Well, I thought he was racist. I thought he was racist. See, this is the part where I go about Donald Trump the same thing I go with Biden. I know Biden used to be racist. I know it. I've watched so much on him that I know it. I read his books. I read his thought processes, and in a sense, he kind of admits it somewhat in a lot of his journey. However, though, Biden took a knee to support Black Lives Matter. Biden has been doing a lot of shit to get people out of prison. Biden is trying to roll back on crime bill. He's trying to roll back. I don't know if he succeeded or not, but I know he was trying to. He was trying to right the fucking wrong. That's all we're asking. Right the wrong. Just right the wrongs. Just right the wrongs. That's all black people are asking for. Just right the wrongs. Just right the wrongs.
Stop race obsession. So I think...
And it doesn't sound like Trump is trying to do that. It sounds like Trump is trying to roll back on everything that we came so far to build. It seems like Trump is trying to be like, nope, take all this shit down. It's all racist. And it's like, oh, man. So they're using racism. They're using things that were created because of racism to say that they are racist, to remove them. Like, oh my God. Like, if this ain't the biggest fucking gaslighting flip in history, man. It's crazy, though.
We talked about it thoroughly and properly.
So do you think that black people in this country have equal opportunity and are treated equally as white?
Absolutely. So let me prove it to you, okay? So Gigi and Charlie. What can Charlie do that Gigi can't do?
That's a horrible... I get what he's saying, but it's a horrible... Let me give one for the audience, right? I want you guys to go research how black women are treated when it comes to the medical field. Just look it up. Just look up how black women are treated. I'm giving you that. That has nothing to do with the police, nothing to do with anything. Just look at how black women are treated when it comes to the medical field. All right? Just look it up. Research it. Also, I want you to research one more thing, too. I'll give you 2, right? Go look up how black people are treated when it comes to housing discrimination practices. Just go look it up. Go look it up. Like, go look it up how, like, in 2028, in 2028, in 2008, go look up the people who were the most affected by what happened during that financial crisis. And go look up what they were saying about some of the people that were, like, affected by the financial crisis. They called them the mud people. Like, there are plenty of examples of racial biases within corporations. Like literally, we can do anything. That's a horrible example because, yes, I have the same opportunity as Charlie Kirk to go out there and make millions of dollars. I absolutely do have the same opportunity. But It's the barriers that are within the opportunity where there are biases within the barrier. Like the barrier is the bias. It's the bias of the person that's trying to give me the opportunity. Do they even believe I can do the opportunity? Is my hair too long for them to think that I'm actually professional enough to be able to speak to people articulately? And you know what I'm saying? And like, whatever. Let's keep.
Okay, I don't know anything. I don't really know much about you. I don't know
Based on the
what
law.
you're capable
No,
of.
no, just on the law. What am I allowed to do on the law that you are not allowed to do on the law?
On paper, nothing.
That's equal opportunity and equal treatment, right? If you care about faith, family, and freedom.
Okay, I'm gonna end it right there. I'm gonna end it right there because I'm gonna watch the second half in a different video. I just wanted to like get that part out. But yeah, like I mean. Again, like over here, we're open. We're open to all perspectives. These are our fellow Americans. We got to learn how to love each other, man, in this country. And if there's one person that's going to push this shit from now on, I'm going to do it. I'm going to make sure that we all find a way to connect and communicate with each other. But I'm going to like do it in a way where I'm understanding all sides of the argument. Doesn't matter where it is. White, black, women, Hispanic, whatever. I'm going to understand all sides of the arguments and try to argue both points on this channel. And hopefully y'all follow along with me and get some lessons in on it. And we go, oh, you know, like, hold on, look at these gains. Damn, y'all, I'm looking good right now. Anyways, I'm out, y'all. Peace.